Ever feel like one of those days where you just don't feel like doing a card trick? People come up to you and go, "Magician man, we need to see a card trick." And you go, "Well, this guy next to me, he's also a magician." And you hand them the fan, and they can grab it. Fingers below, thumb above. Aha! And the spectator is now holding the fan like so. They are now the magician. Aha! Aha! They don't believe it. No one believes it. But we pursue the answer. And we say from one spectator to another, the spectator select a card. And they do. So in this case, let's say this card is removed. Hopefully it can be seen, shown, loved, and memorized. Ooh la la. Okay? And I'll take a look at cards. We don't want to make it easy for you, magician man. And we're making it difficult for him. So the card's taken back. They can shove it in. Again, shown one last time. No, we're not going to make it easy for you. You turn away. You look away. And then the spectator, yeah, you guys shuffle like crazy. Go crazy on it. So this guy's looking away, wondering, how am I going to find the card, and just go along with it. And the ladies are going crazy, shuffling the cards however you want to go about it. So they're doing it, cutting and shuffling every way to Sunday. Here's a triple one-hand cut with a twist. Ooh la la. We're being fancy here. And I hand it back to the spectator magician, and you go, "Okay, find our card." And I go, "Here's a little hint." I tell them. And they're holding it, not me. That I tell them, cut around less than half, or whatever, like half the cards. And then I want you to flip it face up. And so they do it, and so like this. And now turn it up. They turn the cards up. Cool. Now I need you to cut deeper than you did before. So cut a little bit more into the face down, cut off half, and then turn everything over. You got this, you got this, you got this. And they're doing it, and they did it. Everyone give them a round of applause. You're like, what? Yeah, okay. Now spread to the very first face down card you see, and they're doing this. Again, I will get a live performance very, very soon on this. I just really wanted to release this first. Okay? They deal down the card, okay? And you can reiterate, the cards were shuffled by them. This spectator is, again, amazing spectator by the way, is finding the card, okay? They don't even believe themselves. No one's gonna believe it. Name the card out loud. They name it. And then the spectator magician turns over, and it's the card. They did it. And claps ensue, and confusion arises. Wait, I did it? Yeah, you totally did it. Huzzah! And that's Wingman Spectator. So, again, like, share, subscribe, as always. And then going into the explanation of this wonderful piece. I think there's something really, really wonderful about this. This was created because some people say, I don't know how to do magic, but they would like to have a wingman for them with magic trick. Or another case is where you just don't feel like doing the trick. This is the more likely option. You just don't feel like doing the trick. But yet people asking, I want to see a trick, and you have cards, and they're like, okay. So then you can have this effect going off, and it's pretty funny because you're not at the centerpiece of the trick, which is kind of funny, but the magic still happens. It's cool. This is basically a new card trick, kind of. Because it really is spectator find the card. It's a new context. You'll like it. So you can card spread the fan, card fan the cards, do a card fan. Blah. I'm off today. So we do a card fan, okay? Again, if you don't know how to do a card fan, there are many places, Royal Road, but I would, since this channel is largely for intermediates, this is loosely an expectation of doing the card fan, okay? So once we got a card fan, we can do a basic card fan, okay? We then grip it with middle finger and thumb, and then you can actually hand this off to a spectator, believe it or not. This is funny, because I did this for photo ops. Like, you want to make it cool, and you're like, oh, we wish we could have you for magic or something, and you know, maybe they didn't want it respectfully for me to photobomb or whatever, and they still want to be a part of the magical piece. This is what I come up with. You just do a card fan, middle finger and thumb, okay? And then you can hand it off to them. They grip it, and you tell them to grip it, fingers and thumb above, and boom! Now they've got a card fan, a cool looking card fan for a photo op. You're like, oh, cool. Wait, you didn't edit that? You actually held a card fan? What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's life-changing knowing you could do that. So that's a cool way of doing it. So we do that. And then now you can hand it, here's the other concept came up with. I'm expanding this concept. Now you hand it to them, and now they're like, oh, what? Oh, hey, I can do a card fan. And they're playing around with it. It's like, oh, this is cool. Maybe doing this. It's an actual card fan. And then, hey, you could do a trick, and then you could do it to them. Like the spectator just now do another trick to another spectator. It's kind of funny seeing it all play out. It's hilarious as all heck. So let's say this card, and I'll just say for note it, 10 diamonds. So they note their card. Again, the other spectator doesn't see. And you say, they get confused at around this point. So they're like, I don't know what to do. Hey, you're not going to take the cards and make it easy. Hey, I'm going to... So it relieves the pressure that they're going to feel right around this time. And it gives logicality for what's next. So you're guiding them along. So, hey, turn away. We're not going to make it easy for you. You collapse the card fan. You close it on up. The spectator tosses their card back. Maybe we toss it back, whatever. And then you can do basic whatever you want. You can do a pass. Pass could be pretty good at this point. Just doing whatever kind of pass, Herman, whatever you feel like. Maybe, oh my gosh. The one where he goes face down, face up. So, as you turn the turnover pass, I am forgetting the guy's name. Oh my gosh, was it Mellini's? Anyways, Rose... I'm blanking. Someone credit it, please. I know it. I could do it in this bit. Anyways, it'll come to me out of nowhere, and then I'll just get frustrated. Anyways, so there after the pass, or maybe just you do a basic double undercut, okay? Whatever, their card is on top, okay? So after you get it on top, then you quickly palm it. So that's why I like the pass, or I can easily recommend the pass. You just pass it and palm it, and then you can hand off the cards, whichever, and you're doing that. I know magicians. Don't have your finger wagging up. You gotta close it. I know, but I can do stuff with it. Ooh, look, I can still grip. I can have it open. It's not the weirdest thing. Anyways, I'm still natural that way. Anyways, personal thing. So then you can hand off the cards, and they're being shuffled like crazy, and you can do this gesture. I just give it back to Greg Wilson, like this kind of gesture. That's where I think I first saw it. I know there was print versions. Anyways, shuffle off the cards, and they're shuffling the cards, okay? The ladies or whoever is shuffling on up. The funniest dynamic is you want it to be the person who's turning away, the isolation, to be a male spectator, and then if you can either get ladies to do it on the female side, this really builds into like, ha ha ha, we get to play with it. You're playing around the 2025 current dynamic, which is favorable to this, and it's just a natural thing, and yet it's still going to work out to the spectator male magicians, just a loose preference, favor, and then see the triumph, which will be really nice. Okay, so they've shuffled the cards, and then you can simply just add the card right back to the top, okay? And if you need to do a little unwinding or unbending of the card, oh my gosh, it's so palmed. And then you could just lift up the deck just a little bit, and so you could go quickly unpalmed or straightened out. Cool. Anyways, so now we give it back, the deck back to the spectator, and say, you're going to find the card now. And so they're holding onto the deck, and then from here, we tell them, hey, cut off less or around half the cards. It doesn't even need to be half, it can be less than. So they cut off some cards and they go, oh, what now? Now turn it face up and like so, and you can gesture them through it. So they turn it face up and they put it on top. Okay, you're doing good so far. You're doing good. You want to give them confidence. Now cut deeper than you did before. Deeper into face down, wherever you want. And then, okay, turn everything like before. Yes, yes, and then you guide them through it, but you don't touch it. They're doing all this themselves, wherever they want to. and because of the turnover force, it will naturally work in your favor, which is so cool. Now you tell them, push off the face up cards and the face down card. Push off the face up, all the face up cards, and take the first face down card you see. So pass all the face up and take the first face down card you see. Okay, and in this case, you're just wanting to give suggestion that, or a loose way that this will be the card. Okay, and you just go with it. So I'm gonna push past face up, and the first face down card will be the one we go with. Okay, and here it is. Let's go with this one. Okay, and so then you can leave it right here. Usually just pause. If it's standing, no table, we just pause right here. If it's with the table, you could set it on the table and then pause, build up, re-emphasize the situation, and then do a reveal. But in this case, I just pause. I tell them not to move, the Spectator Magician, and I ask them, name your card out loud for everyone to hear, and then they do. You get that confirmation they do, and then they pull it out, and it's the card, and I didn't come near it. You could emphasize that I didn't come near it, and then everyone's freaking out. Wow, that's amazing. And it is pretty amazing that a Spectator did that. And then you can actually combine this with phase 2 of the You and Me card trick that I have on this channel, which I would call that routine ground... what did I call it? Oh my gosh, I wrote it down. Ground Zero, yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Ground Zero Wingman. Which, if you combine, again, the second phase of You and Me with this first phase you just saw of Wingman Spectator, you come to Ground Zero Wingman, which you get the best of both worlds. What I'm essentially trying to say, I'm probably going to edit that. What I'm essentially trying to say is you get 2 phases of a spectator doing magic with no experience whatsoever, nothing, and they're blowing away audiences and doing all the magic themselves while not knowing what they're doing and finding cards, which is pretty dang insane, okay? It's like You and Me on steroids, and I think it's pretty wonderful. Or any do as I do routine on steroids, because literally a spectator, I'm literally showcasing that not only do I have the ability to do magic, but other people that have no magic experience are doing magic, and they've just done it twice in a row. That's the whole point I want to get across. Twice in a row, a random spectator is able to blow away another spectator with a card trick. Wow! And it's convenient and it works. Cool. So I think it's something really, really cool, and showcasing the pinnacle of the Magic Castle principle, which was, it's always more powerful, Danny, if it's in a spectator's hands. Well, what if the spectator, I'm now pushing the thought, I'm like, what if the spectator was to do the trick? And then they had it happen in the spectator's hands. Like, they're doing that, I'm just suggesting it, but and this is not like a boring counting trick or on the table. This is no table and they're doing it. I'm like, how do you beat this? You know? I think it's some powerful stuff, but that could just be me. Anyways, enough ranting. Hope you enjoyed it. That's my final upload for a while. And I also want to suggest, before we go, check the channel. If you click on my icon, I organize all the videos so you can see all the card magic, coin magic, everything all at once, cleanly listed out. I fixed everything up. All the channel videos, everything's fixed. So enjoy yourselves. All that's for you. Everyone, have a wonderful one. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.